Good evening all, and welcome to Spartan Spotlight, where we bring you all things regarding AU athletics. I'm Robert Zaglinski. It's February, and that means NAC playoff basketball is just around the corner. The women's basketball team is more confident than ever, coming off of a recent 6-game winning streak. Later on, we'll be joined by one of the team's senior stars and outright scoring leader, Bethany Dorrington. First, however, I'm ecstatic to be sitting beside head coach Brittany Carper, who is having her most victorious season as AU head coach. Today we'll talk about the season she's already put under her belt and the work that's still left ahead. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, last season the Spartans finished 8-12 in conference play. This season so far, you guys are 11-5. What do you attribute to that turnaround?
I think we have a lot more senior leadership this year. That's definitely been one area that's improved. And then I think just as a whole, all 17 girls are really bought into what we're doing. They're excited to come to practice every day and compete and work hard. And, that really translates to how well you do in games. So I think it's just, having the right kind of, student athlete in our program and really putting forth the effort when we play.
Is there a greater team chemistry involved within that?
Definitely. I mean, I think this is by far the best, team chemistry we've had since I've been here. I think finally kind of have the kids I've recruited,
right,
kind of coming in and taking ownership of that. And then, combined with obviously kids who have been here for 3 years. And, we also added a couple senior transfers that really understand the game and are great teammates as well.
The Spartans are averaging 63.3 points per game. What do you think the team, like basketball-wise, on the court has kept the team performing at such a high level, if you can talk maybe scheme?
Yeah, I think it's we actually have more than one person capable of scoring the basketball, and that really translates to being successful on the offensive end. When you have more than one option to score from, especially the inside and outside, we're getting contributions really from every position. It allows us to put up points when we need to. But I think that's the biggest thing. We share the basketball really well, and that's typically translates to when we're successful.
It's a team balance, you mean?
Definitely.
What was the key to the recent long win streak you guys went on? Is it those little things, as you keep mentioning?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was the little things. And then, I had talked about kind of all year until we got on that streak about, we're right there. You just have to kind of get that one win against a really quality opponent to kind of get that belief in yourself that you can do it down the stretch. And really, we got that win over Wisconsin Lutheran at home, and the balls kind of started rolling from there. And we were a much more confident team. I think when we were up in games down the stretch, you saw us do the little things, and that obviously translated to us being successful.
The team has one home game left against conference-leading Concordia, Wisconsin this Saturday. What will your team need to do to come out on top? Do you look at these kinds of games as a boost going into the NAC tournament?
Definitely. I mean, you want to compete against kind of the better teams down the stretch just so you're prepared for the tournament. But, we played a really good game up there for probably about 37 minutes. Unfortunately, the game of basketball is 40. So yeah. I think for us, we'll have to put together a really solid effort both on the offensive and defensive end for us to come out on top. But, I have every confidence in our team, and I'm excited about it. But, first and foremost, we have to take care of tonight.
Right. The Spartans, or rather your team, appears to be all but locked into the NAC tournament. What, in your mind, do you guys still need to improve on and work on until then?
I think it's the little things. I preach about it all the time to our team. It's the 50-50 balls. You have to win those. It's about running our plays right, executing our motion, defending, knowing personnel. When you get to the playoffs, no matter what sport, it's a little bit of luck, and then it's, kind of back to all your natural instincts. And so we have to be a really prepared team going into that. But I think the conference tournament's really a big crapshoot this year. So I think, 1 through 6, anyone could come out on top.
Okay. And finally, what you just mentioned it, since you called it a crapshoot, what will be the key to the success in the NAC tournament? What's the end goal and expectation from you?
I think for our program, obviously being in the tournament for the 3rd year is definitely a step in the right direction. But then winning a game in the conference tournament, and I think once you do that, again, like I said, I think there's a lot of really evenly matched teams in our tournament. And, if you get that first one, you prepare, get the second one, and hope you put yourself in a position to, compete for the championship.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Well, it was really great hearing from Coach Carper, head coach of AU women's basketball. Good luck with the rest of the season. Women's basketball senior Bethany Dorrington is a leader not only for the team, but also for the AU community as a whole. Her drive on the basketball court emulates her drive in academics. She is the subject of this week's installment of Meet a Spartan, done by our very own Chloe Madison. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Bethany Dorrington. I am a senior women's basketball player, and I'm majoring in nursing. Well, my dad was a basketball coach, so we had the court in the backyard. My siblings and I grew up with it, but I didn't start playing organized team ball until I was like 4th grade. I chose AU because I wanted to go to an accredited nursing program, and then also I wanted to play basketball. And to do that, I knew I had to play Division III. And I went to a game, and I wanted to play somewhere where I could play right away. So AU was home, kind of thing. It's going really well. We are on a 7-game winning streak right now, so it's really fun, and we're 11-4 in conference, and I can't wait to see how it ends up. Everyone's really close at the top, so I can't wait. To be a Spartan, you take pride in not only your team, but also like your school and yourself with character, dedication, self-discipline. So that's what I kind of think being a Spartan means. That's myself.
It's always great to see firsthand the role model persona our athletes are setting for the AU community. With all that being said, you can't ignore Bethany's game as well. She leads the team with 17 points per game and is shooting her free throws at 82.4%. That's good enough. That's good enough in the NBA for the top 11 percentile if you're comparing. We're delighted to talk to her today about what she makes of her phenomenal ongoing senior season. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We talked about it with Coach. The team is playing great with an 11-5 conference record. What in your mind is the reason for the success?
Well, in the beginning of the season, we kind of struggled a little bit. So now, conference play is later. So with being 11-5, I really contribute that to, we now as teammates, we know our strengths and weaknesses. We know what works for us. We know what plays. We execute well every time. So I really think that has helped us in the long run to be 11-5 right now. So.
What's the difference from past years? Is it experience? Is it leadership?
I would say yes, experience. We have been running about the same motion, for the past 3 years. We've tweaked it a little bit, and so that's definitely helped me and a couple other the seniors to really excel because we know what we're doing now. So.
I mentioned that you were the leading scorer, and you also putting up 6.5 rebounds a game. How have you been able to maintain such a high level all season? You're obviously also a great performer in previous years as well.
Yeah, I would say, obviously my teammates have put me in a position to succeed, and Coach has really, she does well with our scouting reports and film, so we know, the defense's weaknesses, so I can attack those. So I would really say that has helped me, perform consistently this year. And then also with the rebounding, I'm, more of a taller guard, so I can get in there a little bit better, so it's nice.
How has your game-to-game preparation changed out this year? Did you come in with a different mentality as well than other previous years?
Yeah, being the last year, you kind of think about, oh, next year, I won't be able to do this.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing left. So, I take every game a little bit more seriously, and, I feel like I love the game more, because I know I'm going to be without it. So.
You're appreciating it more. Like every
Exactly.
practice, you don't maybe hate as much per se.
Right. Exactly. Right.
There are 4 games left for you guys in Dominican, Concordia, Rockford, and Edgewood. What's it going to take to finish the season on a strong note and really get hot going into the next tournament?
Well, the 4 games we have left, we beat 3 out of the 4 of them, and Concordia, who's the top of our conference, we only lost by 4 the first time. So I think we're just really excited about that game, and hopefully we come out on top. It'd be awesome.
What's going to be the key to come out on top against them? Just finishing?
Right, finishing, defense, and sharing the ball, working together. So.
Your last year here, what is something that you will take away from your time playing for the Spartans and maybe AU in general?
Yeah, in May I'll graduate with a nursing degree, and I plan to pursue that career. And with the nursing, I've noticed, being a team nurse and communication, all those things are, really important. So I contribute that to playing all sports and, basketball here in general. So.
Would you say your basketball career is sort of translated back to that? I mean, I think that's what you.
Yeah, absolutely. Being with the same people every day and the same goal, and I feel like that working together with other nurses, physicians, things like that will really help me.
Finally, what is something you would tell someone who's thinking of coming to Aurora University to play for AU women's basketball?
Right, I would tell them, to never, if you're on the fence of playing or not playing, I would say, you know, never regret not playing, like never have that regret. And also, you know, here at Aurora, you know, people genuinely care, you know, about how your season's going and things like that. I've had professors email me, you know, my 3 years, and I think that's really cool to have, you know. So I would definitely say to play and, you know, enjoy it.
A small, inclusive community.
Exactly, exactly.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It was great hearing from Bethany. Good luck with the rest of the season to AU women's basketball. Come out to support Bethany and and the Spartans and Coach Carper and the rest of the team Saturday as they take on Aurora University, Wisconsin in the Thornton Gym at 4:15. They also have a game tonight. That's all the time we have here today in Spartan Spotlight. Join us next time and be great today, Spartans.